Let's make it a family affair. Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on innerlightradio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on innerlightradio.com, the healing frequency. I know you in that beat. I know you got that flow going. I know you rocking to that beat, taking those deep breaths, activating that kundalini. That's right. Breathe and dance. Say breathe and dance. And for those of you that have your lymphocytes, I know y'all doing it. Hey, mine is gone. I gotta get a new one. Breathing. Gotta do it in my mind. I don't have my lymphocytes. So I'm doing it in my mind. Mine was touching the flow. That's how old it was. Had to let it go. Gotta do it in the mind till I get a new one. How? Keep dancing. Taking those deep breaths. It's that time of year. You gotta breathe deeper. That purging time. Keep on dancing, family. Woo! Ain't nothing like dancing and deep breathing. You know it. One way to wake the body up. That's right, you can wake yourself up. If you got worries and concerns, dance with me and shift that energy. Only you can do it. I'm asking you to do it. We're doing it together. Y'all know how all sisters used to get up on the floor and start dancing together. And then there'd be that one person that steps in, the guy come over and just dance in between all the ladies. Feeling good. You got to put yourself in the state of that feel good, feel better. I know that's what Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks has got to do. What? Am I shaking up some things in this body? I'm telling you. I'm beginning to say, your body's always in a rejuvenating, healing state. It just stays in that state. It goes so fast. So many things be going on. And you be like, wow. I was feeling this way a moment ago. I was feeling that way a moment ago. I didn't feel that. Now I feel this. And when people say that, it's just a sense of something, unless it's pains and aches. But there ain't nothing like feeling your nervous system. And I am telling you, Feeling this nervous system. Woo, Lord, everything I touch, everything I put in my body, every thought I have, every emotion I feel what the nerves do. And it's just so amazing to me. And this left side of the body, I'm not feeling anything. So what are we missing out on when we don't really tune into ourselves, when we don't tune into our bodies? But it's an opportunity for you on the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show to take a moment and, even though I'm talking, tune into yourself. Think about the things for yourself, how they connect with yourself. 10/30/2019. Thank you so very much for tuning into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare Educator, helping you to become yours, putting all the information that you had together in one area and making the best decisions you can for your own health care based on your own understanding, true understanding, that inner wealth, that invisible soul of your soul. You know, we got to thank the power that be. The power that lives inside of each and every one of us is so divine and so inspiring and so uplifting. If we only knew that we had that friend right there with us that we're looking for in someone else, that we have that love in us that we want to feel from someone else, that we have that desire to parent ourselves and correct ourselves and give us what we truly want in life. And it may not be in alignment with nothing that's happening in the world or nobody around you. And somebody peep and see what you're doing and try to bring you down and say you can't go that way. It's never been done before. It's never been heard of. Why are you doing that? Who told you to string those thoughts together like that and create that wellness plan for yourself? Stand up and say, I did. I did. Raise your hand and shout it loud. I did. I have the right to do that. It's my life. It's my body. I know what I'm doing to it. I know what I have done to it. And I know what I need to do for it sometimes. I can't go on what you say. I can't go on that logic you bring into me. God, it sounds so good, but it just don't feel right to me. The vibes are not there. The information sounds good, Dr. K. You be bringing it to us every Wellness Wednesday right here on innerlightradio.com. But I don't know sometimes when you tell me to tune into myself, can I really do that? Yes, you can, because that's all I'm saying to you. Make those conscious self-healthcare moves. Mental observation view is essential for your self-success. I'm telling you, you got to be the observer of what's going on in your life, what's been happening, and it's a beautiful thing. That's why I want to hear that song today by Chuck Brown. It's a beautiful life. If I just had enough money to pay my bills, it's a beautiful life. If I just felt good each and every day, it's a beautiful life. If I can get up every morning and take a deep, deep breath, it's a beautiful life. That's right. Family, is it a beautiful life for you? Because life is beautiful and wonderful. It is never, ever mean, cruel, unkind. It is always loving and good. You see, we love with a free heart and an open heart. And when we do what? We let the universe, energetic frequency, vibration, move our lives. This human holographic image of a body. I'm telling you, I'm going through the changes. And I don't mean the changes of women. I've been through that long time ago. Never felt it. Got in my 40s and didn't feel it. Got in my 50s and didn't feel it. Got in my 60s and didn't feel it. But what I feel is this energetic vibration from this stroke. I remember in my 40s, my sister said, you turn 40, now you get ready to get everything. The swollen this, the swollen that, and you're going to feel this way and you're going to feel that way. I didn't feel anything. 50s came, didn't feel anything. No, I didn't have any of that. Didn't go through nothing. If I went through it, hot flashes, I didn't know anything about it. Woo! What I do know is what I'm going through from this stroke, I can feel that. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing or a indifferent thing. It's just a wonderful thing to feel one side of your body and feel the vibrations of life. Oh, Lord, I didn't know what the nervous system did until, Lord, I started feeling it. But I have to be thankful and grateful that I have no real pain. What people say, that hurt, pain. I have no pain. I just have vibrating nerves. The water gets like it's tight sometimes. The muscles get tight sometimes. But with this change and shifting, what I'm doing, working with the liver, I'm telling you, I can feel the muscles, but it's like they don't have like a solid strength to them. It's hard to describe because at one time they was like feeling like hard muscles that have been stretched. And even though I was making myself move with them, moving this animated body, but now it's like I feel the muscles, but they're not as tight and as dense as they once was with this last shift of cleaning up everything and purifying the blood and letting the body start all over again from working on all the other organs and systems over the past 2 years to get me to this point to allow things to leave out. I'm just saying, don't get trapped nowhere. No intersectional spaces, no organs. Just keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving. Let it move through. Let the fluids move like the oceans of the world. Fluidity flowing. Free up stagnation, blockages. And I take that deep breath so I won't have lack of quality oxygen. But sometimes, just like in your work environment, you can have that stale oxygen because there's no windows and no circulation and it's not good. And sometimes that circulation can happen in your body. Like I was telling you, as I'm moving through this storm, I didn't think my body was as toxic, but the fluids in my eyes coming out letting me know it's burning. And I don't think it's just because I got little whatever it is around the eyes that's causing that. But I'm thankful and this week it wasn't as strong. Who knows, next week it might be strong again, it may not, but I'm again just using water, flushing the eyes out, keeping it real easy, and allowing this process to continue on and reaching a greater level of wellness each and every day. I'm telling you, I got the strength back in the community, doing what I need to do, sending out the message saying, are you ready, family, community, and friends? It's time to become your own wellness doctor. It's not about turning to anybody else but yourself for final recognition and understanding and making that change and shift in your body. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't become your own wellness doctor, that you can't diagnose yourself, that you can't treat yourself, that you can't give yourself the best form to help your cells correct themselves. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do that and follow what they say. You got to make your own determination to know what you're doing. I'm telling you, because like I shared with you last week, a disease name is one way of creating your wellness plan. And that's what we do. We create a wellness plan. Sometimes we got to relearn, rethink, and rewrite that wellness plan to better ourselves. When you do that, you will understand and understand the level of toxicity and cell deficiencies that's going on in the body. Yes, that you are experiencing and what you need to do for a greater level of wellness. I remember I had a conversation with Baba Tim Morrow, Love Him to Death, University of Common Sense Herbs. And he was saying sometimes you can take upward up to 80 vitamins a day when you want to really help your cells rebuild and re-strengthen, nourish themselves. You got to keep putting in until it gets that effect. And it has a major effect and effect on the cells. And the cells begin to vibrate and do what they need to do. And you begin to feel that shift. So I've been beefing up, taking my vitamins and minerals and things to assist my body, because I don't care if you raw, vegan, or whatever, you still need to take a good quality supplements, the whole spectrum, giving your body what it needs. And that is what's really been my shift. And that's what's been really my anchor. And of course, water. Can't get enough of water. Yes. so much, so there are many different sections of the body. The whole body just uses so much water, and that brain uses a lot of water. People just don't understand. I'm drinking my water, but if you're going through anything and you're not really feeling hydrated, you're not really, you can tell in your defecation how much water you got in your body, how well your stool is moving, how well things are happening. You'll know if you need some water. That's why I tell people in the beginning, before you do anything with me, drink some water. Look at your diet. See what you need to adjust, what you need to change. Do you need to take something out? Do you need to add something in? I'm telling you, just can't be stuck one way and say, I only can eat this way and I only can eat these things because this is what's best for me. But remember, if that's what you say, then that's what you say. And that's what you'll see. And then you might relieve yourself and try something that you said you never was going to do. And that may be the magic bullet. Yes, that make things shift and change for the betterment of everything. Because you know what the power is. Self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-worth, self-assurance. Yes. Self. Love based on love. Those laws of vibrational energy, what are they? I can sit up here and give you some. I can go all the way up to 100 on those, but I'm telling you, what are your vibrational energy? The laws of vibrational energy that you see for yourself. Have you ever even really been thinking about energy like you really should? Are you just focusing on the chemical processes of the body and saying energy has nothing to do with it? I'm here sharing with you that there is a field of energy. Yes, it is. It governs everything. And when you tap into that and correct that, that is really the mechanism to get everything going in the physical body. When you hold on to that thought and you keep that process going. And however you alter that process, it has a profound effect on the body, on that field that's around the cells and how they're really working. So I'm just trying to share something with you through my journey and how it's been making me feel. And what it's been doing for me, not to give my power to people, places, or things, no matter what's going on in the world. How do I fit in? What do I need to do? How do I need to be? And how do I need to act for me? Because when I had that self-love, that self-care, that self-respect, that self-assurance, I can only give it out into the world and vibrate to it and help things get along more better. Because love is the power that brings my entire life together. Whenever something shifts my energy, I go right back to saying this to myself. I'm telling you. It heals, renews, restores, and it empowers. It's a spark of energy. It is igniting. It empowers me with divine energy and life. That universal frequency of pure love. Woo! It's embodied in me. It empowers me. You telling me I am love in action, even when it don't look like it, even when everything is scattered and the energy seems stagnated and fragmented energies in it, I'm still love in action. Yes, you are. You are, and I am a master of positive self-expression all the time. It's all we're really giving off, no matter what our thoughts go through, no matter what we feel and buy into. That vibration that we have in us, it is us that helps this being, this holographic image move around, and the reality of this world right here is real. It's real. That's why we're here to be givers and receivers of love, sharing that frequency back with one another. And allowing us to take that deep, deep breath for that inner wealth and keeping that lymphatic system moving and flowing with ease. Taking that deep breath. You might do it through the nose. You might do it through the mouth. You might rotate it around. You may make a sound. You may not make a sound. You may do it in your mind, but your body feels that flow, and it feels so good when you take those deep breaths and you get things going and you keep it moving on, because you know you got the power. You got the power to keep the light burning. So I want to thank you. Sit back and take those deep, 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 deep breaths. Feel this breath moving up your body from the top of your toes, to the top of your head. Now release. And listen here, as we take this universal love ride on the friendship train. It's a Harriet Tubman's ride. Oh, it's a Harriet Tubman's ride to freedom from pharmacide and nutricide. Oh, yes, and a sad, 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 sad diet that don't really support your body. Because you may have to make some shifts with that diet. I'm trying to tell you, there ain't no one way to eat all the time. You might be missing something. You might be buying into an illusion that somebody trying to tell you, sell to you when they getting pumped up with everything now. Don't do this, and now we can't trust nothing. We're going to make the food for you in the lab. We're going to make it great. It's going to be free of this. It's going to be free of that. Man, we don't have them bugs in there. We don't have these things in there. We don't have what we need from the earth in there. We are missing out on the essential nutrients of life. Gotta come from the ground. The ground gotta be treated with the love that it needs. It gotta have in it what it's supposed to have in it. You gotta give it to yourself. You got to give it to yourself. If the world don't give it to you, it's your responsibility to make that way for yourself, to give it to yourself. You bring a family in this world, you gotta make that way for them as well. Yes, you do. So family, y'all remember one of those questions way back when? There's always gonna be there. Are you creating your life from a man-made mindset of human consciousness? What is it? What is it that somebody telling you that you read or something that said that this is how it's supposed to be, and you can't shift it just because everything that came through man has shifted over the past 200 years and change. From healthcare, economic, everything you can think of has made adjustment, has made a change about how things are done and how things need to be. All hidden information is being revealed. Everything is coming to light. More and more people are talking and stepping up, and people think ain't nothing happening. Oh, it's a whole lot's happening around the world. It's making a shift for everybody in every country in every way, all citizens everywhere, citizens of this planet Earth. If you just tune into yourself, give yourself a chance, listen to your body, listen to that inner breath. You know what the master always said to us, and I don't mean that master. I said the master of metaphysics. He was one of the great metaphysicians out here. And everybody thought he was so flamboyant, that he was just outrageous, that how can you talk and say things like that? But all he said was, the way I think, you can think too. What I say and do, you can do too. What I say and have, you can too. All you got to do is raise to that vibration. Know that you are the master of your thoughts and mind. Reverend Ike said, tell your mind what to think. Tell your feelings what to feel. Tell your body how to react. Karen, tell this body how to react, as well as sit back and listen to it. Do what it says do. Give it more what it needs, because you got to master your mind, and you got to master your feelings, and you got to master your thoughts. And Lord knows I've been a master. I'm masterful at it. It pisses people off sometimes because I don't shift my energy for them. I don't go with the way they say. I don't think the way they think. And I know that I'm right and I've done. You are right for yourself. It doesn't mean that you're right for me. And I know what's right for me. I'm in tune with that vibration. And when it's not, my body tells me. And then that I can really, really feel it through these nerves. Oh, I trust and love and honor myself even more now. That's right. You must tell your holographic image what to do, how to act, and how to think, and let people call it what they want. That girl over there is insane, but that girl right there, she got a lot of sanity going on. She's making a lot of sense, and everybody's saying that she doesn't, but I'm telling you, it's bringing about a shift in me. It's making me think a new way. It's making me what? Tune into myself. That's right. Stop trying to force life. Let go and let God energy vibration. Meditate on the energy and words. Establish your heart on this vibration. I say root up your fears. That false education accepted as reality, that false evidence appearing real. I'm telling you, you got to follow the spirit of life. It's in you. It's moving this holographic image around. It is you. So truly follow that inner wealth. Stop turning against yourself, family, for people. Stop making them feel good and make yourself feel better. And then you don't have to make those unnecessary shifts and say, well, I didn't really mean it that way. I just said that because I didn't want to go through something. Get mad, get upset, get glad, get happy. Karen gonna tell you the truth. That's all I got to deal with. And if I ain't telling you the truth, I ain't talking to you. I ain't got nothing to say to you because I ain't gonna say nothing else but the truth. Why? Because it empowers me. The power of life is in the power of the mind. You got to think righteous thoughts and righteous things will happen in your life. Because why? Because life is beautiful and wonderful. Whatever you experience in your life is really but the outpitching of your own thoughts and beliefs. And sometimes it can be an illusion put before you to make you think that is you because you think a certain way. And then you start questioning yourself and you start doubting yourself, and you can't do that. You can't do that. Because people would do that to you. You know, it's about what you believe in. But you got to remember, believe you can, believe you cannot. Either way, you're right. Because look at that word. What's in there? Starts out with B. When I see that B-E, I think of the B attitudes in life. And they are so powerful. It gives me so much energy and so much strength that I stop right there and shift. That's it. If I keep going on, I see the word lie. So I ain't lying to myself. I am not lying to myself. I got the B attitudes, and the B attitudes is what's been carrying me for a long time. That's ancient understanding. That's Kemetic understanding. That's right. Now, if I shift some of them words around, I'll see live. So I say, be, live in the moment of true understanding of yourself and the reality that you're creating, and let no one shift your energy. Let no one take you away from the truth that you feel for yourself. The right perspective, the right results. That's for you. You have the right perspective, you will get the right results for you. But there are some things that are certain and true about the physical body and what we put into it and how it will shift that chemical reaction in the body that will alter that field of the cells connected and creating that human body field. And that's those daggone pharmaceuticals. I'm telling you, you have to listen to them. The change in the commercials. If you never listened really to a pharmaceutical commercial in your life, start listening to them. Don't just look at the pretty pictures that they put up there to camouflage and I let you hear everything. Listen to what they're leaving out. Listen to how they're saying what they're saying. We know that it is a better way. And if you're stuck somewhere and you're not reaching that greater level of wellness, it has something to do if you're dealing with those pharmaceuticals and you're not giving your body the proper nutrition and nourishment and rest, time and love, like that self-hug that you give yourself that you can feel it so tightly around you. Because I'm telling you, your body will never lie to you. Your body will never, ever lie to you. One way or the other is speaking to you and telling you some things, and you have just got to be tuned into it. But however, that mind of yours, that mind that shifts the states of consciousness all the time. Well, actually, what state of consciousness are you in today? Now, you done did some shifting. What state of consciousness are you in right now? That mind will shift on you. You got to step up to quantum health and healing. Thank you for coming to breathe and dance with me and take a moment to think about these things. Because when your perspective is not really, really clear, and you're giving yourself those stagnations, that frequency that's not in alignment, you got something going on, the behavior becomes inconsistent, and you're one thinking this way, and then you go back to thinking that way, and you say, oh, I need to rethink that. Oh, this person did say that. Oh, and I didn't listen to them. Always listen to yourself. If you cannot translate what someone is giving to you for yourself to bring it into your state of consciousness, to own it, to feel it, to vibrate from it from you, then you're working with somebody else's state of consciousness. It's not yours, and it's not going to stick with you. And that's why we say, is it time for you to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your very own prescription plan for better health care? Because it is about a choice, and it's time that everybody makes that choice. So I'm going to ask Jamal to sit back and play me some commercials and put on that song I like that gets us in the movement. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, I'm doing that. People be like, I like that song. I ain't never really heard that song before. Where that song come from? Doom, 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 doom. I say, because it's with ascension I rise. Even though they're talking about war, you know me, I got to change those letters around and give them something else. War, with ascension I rise. So thank you for tuning in to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Sit back and take those deep breaths and listen to my commercial to help you move higher. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K. 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com. The number 4 CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lenthologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forcelllife.com. The number 4, the words cell, CELLLIFE.com. Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnoses are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.4, the word cell, CELLLIFE.com. Tell that medical system. Let them know. That test result is not going to change your mind about self-care, self-love, and self-respect. You told me them drugs, you told me them pharmaceuticals wasn't going to help. Even instead if I looked at organs that it wasn't going to help. I can do something better. I can restore the energy in my body. I can get rid of that blood. That's right. I can live my prayer. I can change my attitude. Power of self-love. Hey, rise above that diagnosis. Take yourself off them drugs and feel the power of what the body can do. Even when you're giving nothing but just water, watch what it can do. That's right. That's right. Take those deep breaths. Woo! Let that lymphatic system help you. Let it help you get there. That's right. Woo! You got your own breakthrough. Don't give it back to them. Don't get stagnated. Don't be worried. Don't be concerned. The body got to make some shifts when it's self-correct. You got to know what you're doing. You got to trust in yourself. That's right. You got to trust in yourself. Some people say sometimes the reverend come out of me. I don't use that title often because I'm not that kind of reverend. I'm giving you the power. That's what's in my message.
Whenever the enemy is attacking in your life, you gotta say,
Khadijah.
you can't be praying
That's
down
right.
and falling out.
Oh, this is my church up the head.
You gonna break out your prayer.
That's right. You want to donate to my ministry? Hey, schedule yourself for that next wellness game. That's right. That's my gift to you for your donation. Learn about your own self-care and how to care for yourself. Trust in your own vibration. Become your own wellness doctor. Become whatever you need yourself. That's right. Oh. How you feeling, fam? How you feeling? Did you get a little workout? Done a little workout for you? Did you focus on yourself? Did you think about yourself? That's what this show is all about. Tuning into yourself. Asking yourself the right questions. What shift did you make this week? That's right. What did you change? What did you do for yourself? What did you do to increase your flow? What did you do to help your body expand itself? Sometimes you got to make some adjustments and you got to find out what they are. By what? Tuning into yourself. Write it down. Sometimes people can't do it in mind. They can't do it in consciousness. They can't see it. They got to have something visual. Write it out. Write those things out that you've been saying, that you've been doing, and question it. And just like you want to question somebody else. How you know that? What school you go to? Where you learn that at? Who told you that? I don't know. Question yourself. That inner wealth. Get into yourself. That's what you got to do. And maybe you won't be questioning everybody else about what they want to share with you from their experiences and what they know. Maybe it's inside of you that's holding you back. It's giving you that confusion. Energy and wellness can be restored and maintained. Energy and wellness can be restored and maintained. A lot of things that happen to us, they happen so quick that we don't even know it. We get right back into alignment. It's only when it hits that wall, that stagnated energy, it hits it and it can't move forward. Or when it moves forward, it just breaks up and it's not in balance. And that's when you feel certain twerks and things going on. And it's only a warning before something major happens, because you got to get to pain for it to start getting major. And when it start getting the pain, or you're feeling just fatigued and exhausted, you can shift that energy sometime just by drinking water and defecating and just giving yourself a rest, a nice quality rest, and not up and going all the time, not eating all the time. You got to rest. You got to relieve yourself. You got to find laughter. You got to find something to make you laugh, to bring you joy in your life, to put a smile on your face. Because every time I see some crazy crap going on in the world, I just turn around and smile. And when people bring me some things that I know is out of balance and all in tune, I just turn around and smile. Yeah, I smile. And I put on a happy face because I am happy, because I'm not letting them affect me. I'm listening to them, but I'm not buying into none of it. None of it. My smile is real because it's what I'm feeling inside of me. Maybe not for you, but it's what I'm feeling inside of me. So my smile is real because I don't give that power to anybody.
Never have and never will. From the moment I came home to my mama crying, Mama, they calling me black. They calling me bow-legged. They calling me Jap. I don't love myself. My mother said, girl, are you crazy? Are you insane? Love yourself. Are you black? Yes, ma'am. Are you bow-legged? Yes, ma'am. You have slanted Japanese eyes? Yes, ma'am. So what are you crying for? How do you see yourself? Beautiful. Then act like it. Walk like it. Think like it. Why is she telling me that? She couldn't tell me nothing else after that. Let alone anybody else try to bring me down. It don't work. I got that power of that self-love. I feel it inside of me. It flows through me. It lifts me up and it changes things. Every time I'm around some crap, I just go back to myself. Sometimes you got to sit back and let things happen when people putting things in your pathway to hold you back. You just keep moving forward. Steady, like the turtle. Just keep on moving steady. Yeah, because Karen was steady for the past 20 years. Steady. Moving steady. That's right. In that flow. Connected to the land. Connected to the wind. Connected to the rain. Connected to the air. Yes. Feeling that vibration. Feeling good. Down in my soul. How y'all feeling today? I know y'all had a great week. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're making major adjustments. You're making major changes. Now, all y'all got to do is start scheduling to have that NEST scan so you can really see what's going on. The price has been tremendously, because I like the way NEST is handling things now. When you have your scan, you have your own database. You get to research, see things, look at your printout, see what's going on. Some things you'll get right away. Some things you might want to read a little bit. Oh, I need to learn something about this side of this. I need to go back and visit that. But then you can create your own wellness plan because you can see what's going on. And yes, it'll tell you what you need, what's matching out, but you get to really look at it and see what's going on. And that's what I love about it. So I just say, have a scan. You'll get your access to it immediately. You want to work with me? Work with me. If you don't want to work with me, work with somebody else, work with yourself. That's what it's all about. But at least you got a better picture of what's going on with your body than that darn blood testing. Anybody can change, shift, and shake up from you. Doctor can say one thing. You might just be a little millisecond off, and they're going to say, well, you got this now, and we need to do that. Oh, because I know you're going that way, so we might as well just say they got it now. Don't limit yourself to blood work. Don't limit yourself to what one person say. Step up to quantum health and healing to have those tests. Get those results for yourself. Check it out, look into it, and see what's going on. Visit my website, visit NEST website, visit anybody's website that's dealing with the NEST Health Wellness Tools for today and this time. And where it come from, you'll know it in your heart where it came from when you go out there and you work with that tool. And I got that other tool that acts just like the doctors and tell you what's going on. And for those that think your arteries may not be as clogged as they are, some people say they don't have no stress, and you want to know what's going on with your autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic, sympathetic. You want to see how you match up to your colleagues and things like that. And as far as your health patterns go, that's what that test would tell you. But I got to do it in person. And like I say, I'm willing to work with you and work with anybody else to share these tools so that you can help individuals become their own wellness doctor. And they can just have a conversation with you, or if you use any particular thing else that can assist them with raising their energy vibration. But it really comes from you. You are your best barometer, and you are your biggest battery. And you can self-charge yourself all day long, every day, any day, all the time. You're tuned into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, sometimes known as Khadijah Abdul Malik in the community, but all of his work, because like I say, I'm running into students I ain't seen in a long time. They call me Miss Davis before I ever even married anybody. They still say Miss Davis. That's why I dropped that name. I won't drop it because I'm not dropping my parents, my father. I'm going to keep Davis, my first husband. Loved him to death, Alvin Folks. Gonna keep that. Mom just came in my head. Love him to life. Don't love him to death. Love him to life. My second husband. I'm telling you something about life, though. You gotta be tuned into yourself. You gotta be focused on yourself, and it's not selfish. And you're not being selfish. And you're not being... No. You're not being against anybody else. You're for yourself. And that's the first law. Self-preservation. Without doing harm to anyone else.
Because in order to do harm to them, you got to do harm for you, and that's the thought. And so you don't want to have that thought of doing anything harmful to anybody, no matter what they bring to you in life, no matter what they say, no matter what happened. You recognize it, you understand it, and you move yourself forward. So family and friends, Harriet Tubman, the movie is out. Can't wait to see it, because you're on this friendship train with me, becoming your own wellness doctor. And we honor you every April. We're coming into our 10th year of celebrating you, the individual that have taken back control of their health care. And April is Conscious Self Healthcare and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, because that lymphatic system is the purification system of the body. It's the most powerful system in the body, because everything got to be purified. And got to be in alignment to hear the vibrations, to give out vibrations, to know what's going on. It can't be flooded. So I go and prepare a place for you to become your own wellness doctor. You don't need pharmaceuticals for the daily care of the human body. You can abandon the thought of disease care and know that you can self-correct your cellular malfunctions, not diseases. I invite you to come on aboard my friendship train. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. We have been on a Harriet Tubman's ride for the past 10 years to healthcare freedom. And I've been on it longer than that. I just been out in the community for the past 20 years sharing what I do. You don't need a ticket. I ain't selling no tickets. You just get on board. You start spreading the word about self-care, self-love, becoming your own wellness doctor, getting that information, stepping up to quantum health and healing. You don't need a ticket. You just get on board and move through the train, stopping and learning and gathering information, gaining the information and direction to becoming your own wellness doctor. So I want to thank you for joining me today. 10/30/2019, this Wellness Wednesday. I'm right here on innerlightradio.com, the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show with yours truly, the Conscious Self Healthcare Educator. I'm here every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Thank you for tuning in and sharing this broadcast with a friend and telling them to tune into the rebroadcast shows. I try to put them all up so people can share them out, because I'm telling you, the healing frequency, quantum health and healing, free from the dark ages of disease care, testing. Time to reevaluate how you check your health, the tools you're using to do that with, and shifting your energy out of chronic disease care stress. And know that you're going to create cellular malfunctions. And if you happen to use that system, they tell you a disease name, just know again it's telling you the location, what organs you need to work with right now. That's probably priority. So have your human body field scan. Come on, have the scan. It's at the most affordable price ever. I will keep it that way as long as I can. I want individuals to be able, for the first time, experience something new, and looking at their body is so affordable to have the scan. You have to buy the tool if you're located anywhere outside of Washington, D.C. and can't get to me. Just buy the little device and let your family and friends use it, your colleagues use it, scan your pets with it, and let everybody start feeling good. Because if you're all in the same environment, you're all having some effect on each other, and you really get to see what's going on with you. So you can schedule a consult with me or use your results to work with anyone you choose for yourself, because you'll have your results. You'll have access to your online information. You can go out there and look at it and work with somebody. And the thing about it is biochemistry shifts very slowly. Energetic information shifts all the time. But one thing about it, there's a pattern, there's a flow in energy, and it shows up, and you'll know exactly what you need to do. I'm telling you. You'll know exactly what you need to do. It's about self-care, self-love, self-respect, self-worth with self-assurance. It's about knowing thyself and what that means, etched in stone, understanding the knowing of thyself. So stop being a victim in someone else's medical game about your health care and your personal needs. No one dance like you. No, they don't. No one vibrates like you. And no, they don't. And no one have your unique signature of energy vibration. And that's what we read. And that's what's sending you the answers and telling you what's going on. This is real information. This is real health care. This is real medical understanding. And this is where they are. And you've got to step up out of the dark ages of disease care. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. You have a field around every cell. You have a field around you that lines up with the fields of life. And you live and exist as a divine light particle of human energy. And it's time for you to honor yourself. So come on, family. I want to hear these wellness stories. You got to call in, schedule with me to come on and share your wellness stories. You out there telling everybody what you did and how you did it. Come on the show. Let's begin to communicate in 2020. Share your wellness stories so they can support somebody else that thought that they had this and couldn't get around that. That's why I do this show. That's why I talk about this stroke, and people still saying that I'm just so tired of hearing it. The girl don't like she didn't have a stroke. She had a TA, and I know the difference. And if that's what I had, I would have said it. I've had those for so long until I was like, something got to shift because I know what's going to happen. And I might have brought it on myself by just saying those words right there. Living in your car, doing what I was doing I had to do because I was going to keep moving forward. People in your life, they say they're your friends, they want to be around, they're supposed to support you. I ain't say no to nobody. Just didn't show up. So I did what I had to do. The only living child of my parents left. Don't have a lot of family members. I moved forward. And then one friend showed up that was always there. Kind of interrupted his life a little bit. Mama O'Malley said, come on in. Come on into my home. Let's live together and give yourself a chance to heal. And so this last year has been terrific. I reached a level that I needed to reach because I had the space to do it in, to be calm and be still. So I want y'all, in closing, I want y'all to think about some things that was said to you and think about some things you've been saying to yourself. And sometimes you got to write them down and see what's going on. But we're talking about uniting. We're talking about uniting. We're talking about uniting around the world. We're talking about bringing unity and harmony to the black family, to the black community. We have one thing in common, that no matter where you are, what country, what you're doing, somebody's trying to bring stress, strain, trials in your life just because of the color of your skin. But if we stick together and start honoring ourselves, we can make things shift for everybody else. Use that hashtag, Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham, and share the good. Share the good, share the great, share what's going on, share how we can come together. That's one side of that coin. The other side of that coin is stop giving your money. I'm glad they lost a lot of money doing this, what this thing just left, Halloween that just left. They're going to be losing a lot more money because people are waking up and understand that we can do a lot of things, but we ain't got to be spending our wealth so much on holidays and things like that that's not serving us. And so, on that token, Humam Abdul Malik, he is the founder of Black and Eyes, Inc., and I am Program Director of Services and Chief Wellness Officer. We're having another event in Washington, D.C., but we're connecting with Alpha Cuba over in the UK. He has a radio show on Diamond Radio, and he be having some awesome shows with some wonderful questions, and his guests come on and they answer those questions, and they help people move up and stay in unity and stay in love. It's all about love on his show, and it's all about love on this show. It's all about love on Humam Abdul Malik. Facebook Live every morning. We're talking about love, unity, laws of vibrational energy, and coming together. So we're going to have this Sankofa Conference in Washington, D.C., Saturday the 16th, November the 20th, 2019, from 1 to 4 p.m. at Martha's Table, 2375 Elwins Road, Southeast Washington, D.C., 220. It is a free gathering to talk about reparations, land, black businesses, spiritual healing, the African system of education, history and culture, the current political system in the African continents here in the United States, and how we can support one another and come together. And if you want to go back home to Africa, how you get there. The information is going to be available for you to do that. How we stay connected here. We have guest speakers from the Black Panthers, the new Black Panthers Party. We got the founder of the African Holistic School System independent school system going to be with us. We're sharing information, and then we're going to be there, and we're going to talk, and we're going to share, and we're going to promote, and we're going to honor one another, and we're going to do this in love and kindness. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. It's a free event. We're asking you to support the nonprofits or the speakers that's going to be there. We'll give you that information when you get there. It's a new day. It's a new time that we have to come together and support each other. Take a deep breath. Honor yourself. Feel good. Feel better. Become your own wellness doctor. Let me show you the way. Let me put you on the path. Come aboard our friendship train. Because you know if it's a Harriet Tubman's ride, it's a masterful ride. It's giving you just what you need. Take those deep breaths. Give yourself plenty of rest. Sit back in a hot tub of water. And give your body what it needs through the week, family. Sing a song of love in your heart. And know that thoughts become things, so choose the good ones through the week. And never, ever underestimate the power of the universe, because that's you. That's your frequency, and that's your vibration. And thank you for tuning in. Stepping up out of the dark ages of health care. And reaching a greater level of understanding. Trying to tell you how you have to do it. I was talking to this young girl the other day in the store. I don't know what time we on. I think we on a time frame. Yeah. But I was talking to this young girl the other day, and I was telling her to tell a child that they needed to know thyself and not to worry about other people. And don't you worry about other people either. Wow, family. Yeah, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self Health Care Conversation Radio Show right here on Innerlight Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self Health Care Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.